Dark psychology facts about female behavior and relationships. Important disclaimer. This video is for awareness and self-protection only. Understanding psychology helps you recognize unhealthy relationship patterns. This is not a guide for manipulation or control. Not all women behave this way. Men also manipulate in relationships. This content discusses patterns found in psychological research, not individual judgment. Emotional manipulation patterns. Psychology shows that emotional intelligence can sometimes be misused. When someone deeply understands emotions, they may also learn how to exploit emotional vulnerabilities. Guilt is one of the most common manipulation tools. It creates obligation. Obligation pressures people to ignore their boundaries. The silent treatment is a powerful form of emotional control. Affection is withdrawn until compliance is achieved. Connection becomes conditional rather than mutual. Gaslighting is another documented tactic. It causes someone to doubt their own perceptions. Over time, self-trust erodes. Research shows gaslighting often occurs alongside affectionate behavior. This contrast creates confusion. Confusion weakens resistance. Not all women use these behaviors. Awareness exists to protect, not accuse. Relational aggression and social control. Psychology identifies relational aggression as indirect harm. This includes gossip, exclusion, and reputation damage. Instead of confrontation, control happens socially. Rumors isolate targets from support systems. Triangulation introduces third parties into conflict. Jealousy and competition are intentionally created. People with Machiavellian traits may exploit friendships strategically. Kind and empathetic individuals are often targeted. Betrayal usually happens quietly. Victims often realize it too late. Men also use relational aggression, but research shows women use it more often in social and romantic contexts. Attachment manipulation and love bombing. Love bombing involves overwhelming affection early on. This intensity creates rapid emotional attachment. Once attachment forms, affection may suddenly disappear. This pattern is called intermittent reinforcement. Psychology shows variable rewards increase addictive behavior. Hot and cold dynamics keep people seeking approval. Some individuals use jealousy to maintain control. Commitment is tested through emotional insecurity. Over time, emotional dependency forms. Leaving begins to feel impossible. This pattern is not love, it is conditioning. Financial and resource-based control. Financial manipulation can appear in relationships. Some individuals restrict access to shared resources. Narcissistic traits are strongly linked to financial exploitation. Partners may be viewed as means rather than equals. Threatening abandonment unless demands are met is coercion. Coercion removes free choice. Some relationships are pursued primarily for stability or resources. Psychology calls this an opportunistic mating strategy. Men also manipulate financially. The harm is similar regardless of gender. Testing behavior and power dynamics. Unhealthy relationships often include constant testing. Partners are placed in emotional dilemmas to prove loyalty. Repeated tests create anxiety and insecurity. Conflict may be used to establish dominance. Withholding intimacy can become a punishment. Behavior is shaped by fear of emotional withdrawal. Manipulation is not gender-specific. Only the methods differ. Victim playing and emotional leverage. Playing the victim is a powerful manipulation strategy. It redirects blame and creates sympathy. Tears can override logic. Guilt replaces accountability. Threats of abandonment create fear-based compliance. Responsibility is shifted onto the partner. Not all emotional expression is manipulation. Patterns reveal intent. Covert control and psychological warfare. Covert control often looks like concern. Phrases like, "I'm just worried about you," can mask restriction. Passive aggression punishes without confrontation. Isolation from friends and family increases dependence. Monitoring messages or social activity crosses boundaries. Jealousy does not justify invasion. Covert control damages autonomy as deeply as overt abuse. Dark personality traits and root causes. Some individuals display dark triad traits. These include narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. Research links these traits to manipulation. Empathy is reduced. Relationships become transactional. Insecure attachment can fuel controlling behavior. Fear of abandonment drives extreme tactics. Childhood trauma may influence patterns, but trauma never excuses abuse. Final thoughts. These behaviors do not describe all women. They describe unhealthy patterns identified in psychology. Men also manipulate in different ways. This knowledge exists for awareness, not blame. Healthy relationships are built on trust, respect, and consistency. Want more of this? Like and subscribe.